Rab al Aalamin, the nurturer and the Lord of the creation, the worlds, anything other than God, with this angelic realm, with this imaginal realm, with this physical realm that we are dwelling in at present. Because as far as I am concerned, my recourse to the praise is only in terms of God's handiwork. And God's handiwork is known as Alameen, everything other than God. So I'm saying all praise, which is every single thing that is other than God that I feel, that I can think of, that I can perceive, that I abide in, is for Allah. Rab al Aalamin, who is the nurturer of the Alameen, of the whole world. Now when I say He is the nurturer, I'm acknowledging something else. First and foremost, the word Ar-Rab, the name Ar-Rab of Allah, can only exist in the ambit of other than Allah, of what Allah has created. Allah can only be known as Rab, the nurturer, when there is something to be nurtured, the sustainer, where there is something to be sustained. Otherwise, the name Rab does not apply to Allah. And as far as everything other than Allah is concerned, everything is in a state of need. It all requires nurturing. And when I see how everything blends in so precisely, so meticulously, every atom, every electron, every moment, every breath, every action. Because when I see that I thump my foot here in the UK and it affects the blades of grass in Africa, and that affects the atmosphere, and that affects the space beyond, and that affects the moon and the sun, and how beautifully everything comes together, I say all praise belongs to Allah in His capacity as the Rabb, the Lord of the worlds. And therefore, my recourse to the praise of Allah is only through the name of Allah, Rabb. And here, the Rububiyyah of Allah governs all of Allah's other aspect. His creative aspect, His aspect of nurturing, His aspect of seeing to our every daily affair. So Rabb is also actually known as a divine mother of names. And we will talk about the mother of names and Ismul Azam, the grand names, later on in these exegesis, if Allah so wills, and how and what we understand by the divine name. But coming back, when we talk about nurturing of Allah, we are talking about Him nurturing us in a physical way. Not only us in our individual capacity, but in our collective capacity and in the whole of the universe together. We are also talking about Rububiyyah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in nurturing us in our intellectual needs. Also, He nurtures us in our emotional needs. And also He nurtures us in our spiritual needs. And in all of this, we have termed us in the state of need. When we have need, the needless then nurtures us and completes us. This is the reason why the profession of faith starts with La ilah. There is no God illa Allah. Because at the level of need, we will not be defined. We want to grow to the maximum that we can grow. And therefore we are saying that there is no limitation. La ilah here, ilah means there is no limitation, there is no God other than Allah except for the one who brings us to our completion. وصلى الله على محمد وعلى الطيبين الطاهرين.